Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and this is my channel Plant Hooker. Now today I'm going to be talking about this beauty. This is my fishbone cactus, or zigzag cactus, or rickrack cactus, or queen of the night cactus, or its Latin name Disocactus anguliger, angulager, maybe. Now, it is part of the cactus family or cacti family, but this is a jungle cactus. These guys are native to Mexico and up in the higher terrain. Hi, Demeter. Just gotta say hi every video. Yeah, they're also endemic to Mexico as well. Yeah, now is a flowering species of succulent. Mine has never flowered though, but normally they flower in the fall. Now I've had this guy for about a year. I had purchased him from the old local flower shop, Nancy's Flower Shop, not the new one, L'Atelier Brio. Now, their flowers can also produce a fruit too if they get pollinated. And the fruit stop it. My cats want to play with it. The fruit actually looks like a cross between a kiwi and a grape. And I'm not sure if we can eat them or not. But, and these guys have been in the horticulture hobby since 1846. That was back when they were discovered. Ziva here is trying to get some of the bobbly ends. So, I'm going to hold him over here so you can't touch him. I can't film without being bothered. Now these guys can grow about 16 inches, which is 40 centimeters long, and their leaves can be about as wide as 2 inches, or 5 centimeters. Ziva. Okay. Now, I water mine between every 14 to 30 days. 14 days during the winter time because he is about 10 feet away from my wood stove in a west-facing window. And then when the wood stove's not going, I'll push it closer to the 30 days. You can also fertilize them, but only with the succulent and cactus plant food. And I fertilize them about once a month with the Schultz cactus and succulent fertilizer. I wouldn't use any of the other ones because I haven't been able to find to see if you can use the other types. I've only read the cactus and succulent. Siva! Yeah, I have no privacy whatsoever. Okay, but when you do water him, to know when you need to water him, he'll be on moisture meter level 2. Yeah, not like a 1. Like regular cactuses, these guys do like to have, even though they're low demand, they don't like to be bone dry. Also a high humidity plant. They do like to be misted. When the wood stove is going, I'll mist mine every 2 days. When the wood stove's not going, I'll do 6. And he seems to be okay with that. Loves my west facing window. I did have him in a north facing window because this is a low light succulent, and because the two windows that my wood stove is near are north and west. So was fine with the north facing window, but I found he had more spindly growth. And then when I moved him to the west, he started to thicken up. So this is one of the most newest leaves. You can tell because the tip here is still a little yellow. Yeah, because this tip is yellow, I know this is new growth because I watch him quite a bit. This is not due to overwatering or low light based on the window that he's in. Now the ideal temperatures for these guys are between 10 and 30 degrees Celsius. So that 30 degrees is one of the reasons why he can handle my wood stove a little bit better than some other types of succulents. Like my dragon fruit and Horothia could not handle the wood stove and they died. Can go outside, but only year round if your hardiness zone is a 10A or more. And because I'm in a 5A, he can only go outside between July and August. So those are the only times where he's happy. Now when it comes to soil, the type of soil that I currently have him in is a mixture between coco coir, all-purpose, and perlite. Yeah, because this is his third pot. Yeah, because when I first got him, he was in a 4-inch and his roots were coming out the bottom. So I put him in a 5. And then I had to transfer him, I think February, because he really shot off. And I think it's because the soil I used then was a mixture of that bromeliad blend or the epiphytic soil or bromeliad blend along with all-purpose, and he really liked that and took off. And then when I noticed his roots were coming out the bottom in February, I up-potted him to this 6-inch. And oh yeah, he's starting to, I see a root coming there. So probably, hopefully maybe he'll go longer than the last time before he needs an up pot. But yeah, but the epiphytic soil or the bromeliad blend is the best type of soil for them. But they do fine in the other, in the other stuff, as you can see. Now when it comes to pests, I personally have not had any issues with pests with this guy. He's been a real rock and has done very well. But they can be plagued with mealybugs, thrips, spider mites, and scale. And luckily, the only pests I've had to deal with are cats. Now, common problems with these guys, like I mentioned, the yellowing leaves. That's low light and overwatering. Another sign of overwatering is a rotting base. Like the base is here. Like way down here. Will start to rot and your whole plant will flop over. And that's a sign of overwatering. Another issue is black and brown spots. Brown spots is a fungal growth. So like the Thanksgiving cactus in my other video, that's due to a fungus and bacteria and whatnot getting into a wound when misting, and then it kind of just raising a bump and going nuts on your plant. Black spots, however, I've heard that is due to chemicals. It's quite possibly being over fertilized. So when fertilizing them, if you're using the Schultz, it's a liter of water and 7 drops. or you can half it, just to make sure you don't over fertilize them, which is kind of what I do for the just in case. The pot that is in, I got this pot off of Amazon. I will link it in the description in case you'd be interested in having one, because it's just like a nursery pot, and it has the little cash pot on the bottom and dandy little pot. Very hard to break. I know this from personal experience. But I have not dropped this guy, so it's fine. Would I recommend this as a beginner plant? Absolutely. He has been very hardy, very tough, can withstand cat attacks, and like I said, I've had no issues. Propagates very easily. I had one of the little stems like break off. I wonder if I can see where it had broken off. Yeah, I kind of left like a bubble right here. And see if I stop. And I had to put that in water. It rooted, and then I stuck it in dirt. Grew fine, kept growing, and I gave that propagation to my brother as a present. So he still has it, and it's still doing fine as far as I know. I'm quite certain there are other ways you can propagate it other than doing it like that, like cutting off a piece or like ripping it off here and then sticking it in the soil, because I know a lot of succulents you can do that with, and they root up fine. However, it was just a fluke accident for me that I even did that, and that's how I know how to propagate these guys. Yeah. So just a short little video. But if you have any questions, shoot them down below. I'll try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Everybody has a right to their opinion. And if you don't mind telling me why you believe I deserve a thumbs down, and if it's something that I can fix, then I'll most certainly look into it. But if you really like the video, subscribe. And as always, live long, plant on.